Glorious day to you, my friends. Sukuturu hukutakari aratata. Welcome to day number 24 of Shine, Stargate Heart, Illuminate Your Natural Essence. We are exploring our heart centers. Nihitagiara ata arihaskana uru hukuturu shai. By chanting Om Mani Padme Hum. We'll be doing it for 128 or 108 days. Yeah, we're on day 24. Huturu ukushkaniyarata hiyatiyarata. And we'll be using the mala of joy, kushahai katari aratnahadiyarata, where we subtly break up the 108 beads into 9 groups of 12, where each of the 9 groups represents one of the chakras in our Merkaba, our light body, our ascension vehicle, Nira Akatata, Iskata, our chariot. So there's a lot of wind today, Nihurota Arshiata, here at my old stomping grounds. This is Maplewood Park in the city of Rochester, New York. I grew up 200 yards that way. Spent almost every day in this park. Or at least passing through. Played football. The Genesee River Gorge is down there. We're going down there tomorrow. I thought we were going to do that today, but going down there tomorrow because tomorrow we start Svadhisthana, the water chakra. And I thought I was going down there today, but Spirit reminded me this is Muladhara, so we're going to be up here in this tree. This crab apple tree is in full bloom, and look at the beautiful decor on Gaia. That is the star of the show today. Katira, for the last day of Muladhara. Anyway, so 9 groups of 12. Each of the 9 groups represent one of the chakras in our Merkaba, our light body, our ascension vehicle, our chariot. Merkaba means chariot. Nihata Arya Tokoto in Hebrew. New Ur Shahayat Uka. And so the 9 chakras are the Earth Star chakra at the bottom of our Merkaba, Nirohokatokura Sahayata Basundara, Nisahayakatukura, the root chakra Muladhara, the water chakra, the Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra, where the self is established, but we're still on Muladhara, root support. Isahatiyara Akasaeha. And then we move up to Manipura, the solar plexus chakra, Anahata, the heart chakra, Vishuddha, the throat chakra, Anya or Agnya, the third eye chakra, Sahasrara, the crown chakra, and at the top of our Merkaba, Vyapini, the soul star chakra. Let us look more at this glorious, glorious tree and the beautiful light show, the pinks and whites, Niyarata Atita Arahakaye, Kushuhutura Ukutura Titiriatata, Sisira Anahataturu Hutu. Muladhara, the last day, Niyarata Katata, where we finish up the embodiment, Niyarahatakira Otora Ukushkutiarata, where we finish up the harmonizing of all the energies of Muladhara, Niyarahataka, and this is why we're here. The breeze of flowery petals. Look at all these petals. There's well over 1,000 petals. Koso utur ukuchira anahasayata. This is such a gorgeous tree. Niara hokotukuro hashiata. And Muladhara does mean root support. It is the earth chakra. Kasiyito uruhukanare. I gotta stop stuff from flowing away during this meditation. Actually, the socks can come off. I can't believe I kept them on. And it's not really cold here today, but for Florida boy, this is cold. It's not really cold. I just have a sweater on. It's like 72 degrees. My hair's doing its own thing. But I did find my razor. This tree is the star, not me. Hisa atira hokotora, hana atira hakai, harashana atira yarahatakatu uruhuto. And Muladhara deals with survival. It's blocked by fear. And we surrender to release it, to release all the fear. Surrender the fears to Mother Earth. Our fear of death, our fear of survival, our fear of food. But it also deals with our physicality and our presence on Earth. Gratitude. Surrender to gratitude is the way. The Bij mantra, the seed, syllable, sound, is lam or lum, depending on which section of India you go to. It is the letter L with a dot on it, the bindu, which is the part. And you can say it as either la or la. No uru usha okuturu ushahito kurutu. What I find interesting is that la in Atlantean is gratitude or thank you. Si tiara akioro nahata. So it's perfect. Niara haka. Just like yesterday, I was so giddy that when Spirit was talking about Om Mani Padme Hum is the mala of joy. Neoro hakachira hasa. Kisiata anahasi ayakachira hotoro. And I'm just still, I didn't plan this whole thing out. Remember that just one day Spirit goes, no, you're starting today. You're not going to use the mantra you thought you were going to use. Om Yamaya Namaha Isahatiara. It's a beautiful mantra for the heart chakra, Niara Akuturuhus. But they said, no, you're not going to focus on Anahata, you're going to focus on Chrit. And the mantra is Om Mani Padme Hum. I go, okay, I know how to follow instructions, especially when you deliver them nice and firmly like that. But you know when Spirit tells you and you know you agree, that your inner being already agrees with it, you're just like, yeah, how come I didn't think of that before? Which just goes to when you listen to Spirit, when you listen to your heart center, life is beyond what you can imagine. And using the G word, when you allow God to live in your life, God's plan for you, or your inner being's plan for you, is far bigger and far greater and far richer than you can ever imagine. When I try to plan something, I'm going to check all the boxes. I'm going to make sure it's all logical and it seems like it's going to work. And I spent my entire life doing that. I know how to do it. And the shifting to listening to spirit and allow spirit to, as I like to say, drive the truck, is the way of the floating blossom, as the wind carries it away. Because our inner being has a plan. And are we on board? That's what this whole thing is about. This whole series, the Shine series. By getting in touch with our inner being. By focusing on the chant. Without any intention. It allows our inner being to be there. Because when we, and the wind confirms, when we let go of everything, we're focusing on only one thing, there are three things present. Your mind, the thing that you're focusing on, and your inner being. And I guess if you want to be all up in your head, it's your focus and the thing. From the pure state of consciousness, you are aligned with your inner being. And Om Mani Padme Hum, the magical chant. It'll break through all the barriers of our mind and the emotional blocks if we allow it. And that's why we're doing it 108 times every day for 108 days, to allow it to work, so that we can surrender. Surrender to the chant, surrender to our inner being. I like surrendering to the chant. By simply breathing, focusing on the chant, and the only minor adjustments that happen are, did I take enough breath last time? And do I need to take a break on this chant to either catch my breath or to swallow or to whatever, take a sip of water? All those things are okay. It's not like you're going to have a scorecard at the end that says you only did 106 and you need to do 108. That's a function of our mind or somebody else's mind to judge us for us spending time with our inner being. Your inner being will tell you if you're doing it right. And the simple test is, does it feel good? If the answer is yes, you did it right. And if you don't feel good, it just means there's room for improvement. That's it. It's not that you did it wrong. Because you certainly get points for attempting. You certainly get points for every chant that you have done. And by continuing this, especially through 24 days, there's just opportunities to let go more. And the thing is, we don't need to focus on letting go. And the wind confirms. Because by focusing on letting go, guess what? That's the opposite. We're going to keep testing. Did we let go yet? Did we let go yet? And by definition, we're not letting go. Which is why we simply focus on the chant. And if you're just listening to the chanting and listening to the light language, just focus on the breath. And focus on listening. Allow both of those things to consume your awareness. Not focus on it, just focus on the breath. And then laugh when you notice that this is the only thing I know of. Is my breath right now, and this chant right now, and the light language right now. when I first discovered that, when I'm on my yoga mat, I'm sitting there chuckling. I go, wow, that was just a powerful practice today. And I go, wow, I just was like into my breath. And when confirms. And I was into my movement, and I was into my body, and I was into each pose, each asana at the proper time. I wasn't looking to the next pose. I wasn't looking at the last one. I was just, boom, plant my foot, boom, just go. In breath, move, out breath, move, in breath, move, out breath, move. And that's practice. And we move in yoga so that we can experience Shavasana more fully, that rest at the end. Because now we're not focused on our body, and we just, we let go, and it feels so good to let go after that physical practice. And if you're just sitting here in meditation, it's yoga. You're breathing. Ni asa aha. Ni asa aha. Ikaha. Aha. Of the breath. Asa. That's also the breath. Ni'ara akasa ata. Of the in-breath and the out-breath. Asa aha. Ikatura uko. Ni, allowing the in-breath and the out-breath. Clearly, I love the light language when my human mind can translate it as well as allowing my heart to translate it. Ni iskato oroho katira asahaya. Kashihia kanara yarta'a. Yet I'm talking a lot. This is all to be experienced. Nihatiri ardata, and the more words we say, just confound our mind of the experience. Nihira achakara arasana o tu'uru tuku. So, I invite you to relax. Whether you lie down or sit. Nihatara akashu ituru hukutu. Nira akashihisa. Kaninira atakadiratuk. Queuing up my aid, Nihara Arkaruhutoro. Hushana Arhitikadiyarata, and water is life, my friends. I invite you to close your eyes. Ni uturu ukushahayata atanahayata. And if you're sitting or lying down, I ask you to align your spine, so that the energy flows more freely. And if you're lying down, ask you not to cross your legs, so that the energy flows freely out of your limbs. And let us focus our awareness on our breath. Breathing in, relaxing. And exhale, releasing. And as we breathe in, feel how it feels to breathe in. And feel how it feels to breathe out. As it fills up our lungs. And as it exits our lungs. Huturu ushana huturu hukatayarata. As we invite and allow the holy fire to flow in, through, and around us all, in every way and everywhere and everywhere. Creating a safe place for us to chant, to breathe, to meditate, and allow our inner being to be more present. And we ask the Holy Fire to only allow in that which serves our highest good and the highest good of all. Nuhutu uru hukasha isanati iriaranahaha keahatirata. And let us focus our awareness now on our heart centers. And in our heart centers, Anahata is the home of our holy fire. Our inner being. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. And every breath that we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire and increases our bright light. Nihasa ataharihikotono ishakatira hatira nahasayarato. And if you have not done so already, let us start the divine flow. Let us take this energy in our heart center, and move it up through the chakras, through Vishuddha, through Anya, through Sahasrara, and the wind confirms. Through Vyapini, and reaching up, up, up into the layers of reality. Nihiro ocha aihekiata anahasiyara. Atura ukusha aya hanahiyarata. Aratuhuru tukusha ayasa. Into the highest realm, the highest form of consciousness. Nihiso ota harihiska arihiti noro. Where there is no ego, no urutukushaya. It always respects free will. There is only unconditional love, no judgment. And the power is unlimited. Nihur hotora ushikyo, where everything is possible. Ni irsha ariyatuko nohorotuko. Let us bring back more holy fire. Shikitiyorahoto, down through the realms. Nuhutura hashayatoto, through Vyapini, Sahasrara, Anya, Vishuddha, and back into Anahata, our heart center. Thoroughly mixing this energy with ours. Nihiro otora hoshaya isanahatira hakatara. And let us take this energy and ground it effectively. Notor ushaneyoratu. Let us move it down through the chakras. Nihisa aketoto. Down through Manipura, Svadhisthana, through Muladhara, through Vasundhara, Ni Arahakati Irtana, Arihisanora Okashiara. And growing roots down, down, down into Mother Earth. Nihurota Arshanaya Ta'atare Katoroto. Down, 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 deep into Gaia. Wrapping these roots around the heart of Gaia. Ahishanata Arahikotokorotoko. Giving her a great big hug. Nirahashaya Tokorahanati Arata. And bringing back her grounded love up through the root system. Nihurotoko. Through Vasundhara, Muladhara, Svadhisthana, Manipura, and back into Anahata, our heart center. Niharatikushuroto. Thoroughly mixing the energy. Nihara akasa atiarotuko. Sometimes we do have trouble grounding or we're interfered with in our grounding. Nihaраtakasiyataha. We are in a public park in a high traffic area. Nihara akasa iatohorto. We can only laugh. Niara asa akiyarahata. On a windy day, isohonoto uruhokatara hasiyata. Inoro ushohoto ushuhuyata. Yet other things to not focus upon. As we thoroughly mix this energy in our heart centers. Nihetiti arahatitiara anahatiroto. Breathing in. And on the exhale, with intention, push out the energy, this combined energy, this our holy fire, out from Anahata, out of our physical bodies, out of our auric field, our energetic body, and out into every aspect of our awareness, in every way, and everywhere, and everywhen. Ni iska ari hatakoro hoho. All pervading. Ni haratakiyarta. That is what Shiva means. Ni aratatudo hoshia. Shiva is the ultimate yogi. Nihira asha'e kotohua. Pervading everywhere. Na atiyarata. In every way, and everywhere, and everywhere. Niyatisha. Hatara askanahasa isahayarata. Through all of reality. Niyarataka. Allowing this to permeate every aspect of our awareness, consuming our awareness. Nihitira hasakata ianahatiyarata. And our awareness is our reality. Niyarahasaya kashanahasi karihutoroho sha anahasiyarata. And I ask you to create in your mind's eye, nihata arihisokotor, a chest, nihata asha isahanirotoko. And in this chest, I ask you to put in all of your frustrations, all of your anger, all of your worries, all of your fears, your doubt, your grief, your to-do list, your shopping list, and anything that might distract you from your full attention on your breath, the chant, and allow your inner being to put in that which it believes will not serve in this now. Utuhuta, aishihia, ayakanoho oja, ahanaherta. And let us close the lid on this chest. No utuura shayatokoto. It will be there for you at the end of meditation. Niyara ashahayaki, kushonoto, atawahariti, kusho utu ur hasa anihirtiarata. Again, we will be chanting Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times. We'll begin with the sacred sound Aum ni orohokotora hashiyakata. We'll chant 108 times with the mala of joy. I will keep count. I will let you know when we move up through the chakras, and I will let you know when we're about to hit the last one. No otoro okashkahaya sakatiarata. And we will finish up at the end with one Aum. No uturu ushahani isaka atahatita ahana eakatiaratata. And a breath in for Aum. Aum. Starting off with Vasundhara, and a breath in to chant. Kotu tuhuna aheta ati na arahatu tu ursha. Konot uhusha etutura. Akanahi sa itiara. Kono ohotoro ushakaturu husuno. Kono uhusha. Akahayana ati arahatato. Huturu ukashnahe. Ataharene. Ataharaho. Usha anahaka ea shaheasa. Huturu unohokoto. Usha asi itiarna hatuto. Utuhuru wahai. Atakana hasa ekiacha. Huturu ukushana. Atahatira hakaheti. Anahasiatara. Achaharuhu utoro. Huturu shahayeta utukanaha. Atakari hisa anahati. Uchuru ukuchuna harihi. Atuhura wahai heke. Atanohuru husha. Konoro uhusha ayeti ranahati raka. Hutunoro ukusha. Atihira hakaihe. Atanohuru hukuturu Atawaha Harshihia Sanaha.
Mani
Uchu
Padme
Uhu Ka Ura
Hum.
Hanahaya Kataharha. Kushohonuru Ututukuruhu.
Mani
Utuhura Hana
Padme
Ehea Kahayeta. Moving up to Muladhara. Anahaya. Utu Ushanaha Tikita Aha. Utanahata Ira Hakaheta. Atanahaheka. Ashanahatira Horoto. Huturu Ukashanahahe. Atuhuru Hukutunahata. Yachihar Nahaya Kitiraha. Huku Unahasirta. Haratika Shaiheana. Utuhuru Hukaye. Anahasi Ia Kachiraha. Huturu Ukushahanirata. Huturu Uhanahaye. Atira Hakasha. Aturu Ukuturu Hukunara. Huturana.
Mani Padme Hum.
Kuturu Usana Hesiraha. Hutu Ushana Hasa Ekihataraha. Otur Anahaya Ashahaya Katita.
Padme Hum.
Kutur Ukunahatiraha. Huturana Ataharihi. Atirahanatira Huturu. Ushano Hutu Urukunahe. Atahira Anahasira. Koshuhuturu Unahatita Arha. Koshuhunoto U. Kandanihiti Ahatanahaturu. Moving up to Svarstana. Anahiki Ishaha. Uturu Uhushana Aheke. Arahasa iti arahatatu uhu. Kushanati I. Arihiskonoto uruhututuraha. Hatira Anahasiya. Achihira Okotohorana. Arahuko no Usha Uhuko. Atuhutu Usha. Isanahatira Hatira Hakatu. Usha A Anahaye. Atuhira. Atuhutu Utishaya Titiarna. Oshanahasa Ikia. Tara Anahasa Ahana. Utuhuruhuturu. Ushanahaya Tirahake. Hatu Utunaha. Ishkaha Tiarahaha. Atuhutu Utna. Shiata Arihetuko. Konaha Siraha. Ashihiaka Aturu. Usha Uturu. Uturu Anahia Kiatiaraha. Kashihiskanaha. Atuhutu Uhusha Ayati. Kashahana Atira Hakayati. Arahuko Unohorohotora. Kata Anahasi Ikiara Hatatu Unohoko Hotieta. Kashuhuturu Ushanahia. Arahikia Anahate Uruhukoto. Moving up to Manipura. Kaha Anihi. Ahasi Ihiata Arahoto. Huturu Hanahe Katara. Ashanahati Tarahiti. Ashihika Tur Ukutora Nahatura. Hisa Anahatira Haka. Ashahe Akatihiraha. Kushano Otur Ukuto. Karahisana Atiraha. Hatur Ushahanatira Utur Ukana Arahatata Arshahayati. Utur Unahaka Ayatiara. Harshana Aitita. Hatur Ukushanaha. Arhati Ata Anahaketata. Husha Aiheta Tiraha. Karashana Atita Anahata Turuhu. Huturu Usha Atira Hakati. Atanahari Atuhu Ushanahatu Uruhukuturaha. Nisa Akashia. Arahiso Onoro Uhoto. Usha Aihikia Naha. Atuhutura Urnahatira. Kashahaya Iti. Kanahatu Uruhukutu Uruhuta. Anahasi Iki. Atira Hakatito Urnahokoto. Uturu Ushahayate.
Om
Anahasi
Mani
Iakaha.
Padme
Atohutu
Hum.
Unahayakatora. Moving up to Anahata.
Om
Anahasi
Mani
Ikishia
Padme
Hasia.
Hum.
Hutud Unuhua. Achihira Hakahetia.
Om
Anahasi
Mani
Ihi
Padme
Kichahatoto.
Hum.
Hutu Ushanahasi I. Hatiaraha.
Om Mani Padme
Husha
Hum.
Eha Nahe. Kusha Anihi
Om
Sa'aihe.
Mani
Arahusu
Padme
Unuhutura
Hum.
Ukushuhu. Hututu Ushanahatita.
Om
Hasana
Mani
Ahashi.
Padme
Arihikiara
Hum.
Hanayati. Hatu Ushono Otoho Tukusha.
Om
Hatutu
Mani
Utana Hatu.
Padme
Utu
Hum.
Ushanihi. Ataharikehi. Ashonohu
Om
Uko.
Mani
Utuhu
Padme
Hushawa.
Hum.
Isanahatita Anahayetiti.
Om
Huturu Uhusha.
Mani Padme
Isanahatiri
Hum.
Arahakatira. Husorno Utooro Hukotoro.
Om
Huturu
Mani
Ushanahisa.
Padme Hum.
Ashohonoro Ukotoro Haketi. Hana Ikiarta
Om
Anahe.
Mani Padme
Atihira
Hum.
Akaturu. Huturu Ushanahatita.
Om
Ayukotoro
Mani
Ukona.
Padme Hum.
Karihisono Utohuru Hukutu.
Om
Ishanahatita
Mani
Atihira
Padme
Hakatihira
Hum.
Nato. Moving up to Vishuddha. Nehisa
Om
Atihira Haka.
Mani Padme
No to
Hum.
Uha. Atihira Hashi Aha.
Om
Kono Uhusha
Mani
Ihora.
Padme Hum.
Utuhuna Ehikiata. Arahosho Urata.
Om
Isanira
Mani
Ha
Padme
Hata.
Hum.
Harihisokonoroho. Usha Ehikiana
Om
Atahita.
Mani Padme
Anahasa
Hum.
Ekoto. Uhusha Ukohoto.
Om
Usha wa
Mani
Ahiana.
Padme Hum.
Ana asa Ehikiata Ataha. Konohuruhuko.
Om Mani
Ushanahe
Padme
Isiyata.
Hum.
Ushaha Ekiahanaheke.
Om
Anaha
Mani
Aha.
Padme Hum.
Usha Uko Uruhotuto. Ushana Ehiati.
Om Mani
Anahe Aka
Padme
Arahasanahe. Arahuku Uto Utuhushana.
Om
Achihira Hana
Mani
Etoho.
Padme Hum.
Kushana Asa Ehikieti Anahatiraha.
Om
Hoturu
Mani
Uhushanaha.
Padme Hum.
Ashuku Uhukuna Atitiraha. Mishahaya Toro
Om
Huko.
Mani Padme
Arishuno Hora
Hum.
Arishukono. Huturu Ukuna Hatati. Huturu
Om
Ushanahayati.
Mani Padme
Anahati Tiara
Hum.
Arikuno Horoto. Moving up to Anya Ni Aratakatira.
Om Mani
Hasa
Padme
Anahahi.
Hum.
Huturu Ukutuhusha Ayahati. Na
Om Mani
Arahakaheta.
Padme
Hoturu
Hum.
Ushana Utuhu. Uchuharwanaha Iatira
Om
Hatira.
Mani
Hati
Padme Hum.
Anahakita. Arahusho Uhushana Uru.
Om
Ushahayaka Ata.
Mani Padme
Anahayarta.
Hum.
Husuru Ukuturu. Ushahanati Yaraha.
Om Mani
Arakanaho
Padme
Oto.
Hum.
Usha Ayaheki Arahanayata. Hoturu Ukunahaturu.
Om Mani
Ushana
Padme
Ehe.
Hum.
Akanara Uruhukuturu Usanahayati. Hutura
Om
Ashanahe.
Mani Padme
Anahasa Iki
Hum.
Arahatita. Hutuno Uruhukata.
Om
Arshanahasa Iki
Mani Padme
Asharahuna.
Hum.
Ashahetu Urahanawu. Urahana Asa Iti
Om
Arahasa
Mani
Ake.
Padme
Anaha
Hum.
Asha Iatuhuto. Ucharawanaha.
Om Mani
Arahusho
Padme
Ukuhota.
Hum.
Asa Anihirata. Ita Arahanahatu.
Om Mani
Kashanohur Ucha.
Padme Hum.
Isahana Erahahia. Achohotor Ukunaha.
Om
Isa
Mani
Anahayaketi.
Padme Hum.
Arahuso Unohuko Doroto. Moving up to Sahasrara.
Om Mani
Utu
Padme
Usha Anaha.
Hum.
Atuhuko O Onaharuhuturu Husha.
Om
Isukanaharahiti.
Mani Padme Hum.
Arikunahoho. Arwasho Odo. Isa A Anaha.
Om Mani Padme
Itohorohokoto.
Hum.
Ushaheki E Nahatiraha. Ata
Om
Arihekana Oho.
Mani Padme
Atuna
Hum.
Isha Etitira. Anahasu Ukusho.
Om Mani
Utonara.
Padme Hum.
Arhase Icha Arihikatanaha. Atohu Uhusha A
Om
Akaheta.
Mani Padme
Arsha Anano
Hum.
Ohokatita. Kashohano Uruhuku.
Om
Utuhurata
Mani
Arshana Iya.
Padme Hum.
Atahana Aihekiata. Uhusho Uhukoto.
Om
Utu
Mani
Uhushana Etira.
Padme Hum.
Hartu Utuno. Utukurosho Utu Urushana.
Om
Isana
Mani
Eka.
Padme
Athuturu.
Hum.
Utaharwa Aka. Anahasa Ikia Hatita.
Om Mani Padme
Arhukunora Hokoto.
Hum.
Anahuku Usha Uruhututu. Isanahir
Mani
Akatirata.
Padme Hum.
Hutur Unahasi Irta Hatetiraha.
Om
Kanahesa
Mani Padme
Isha
Hum.
Anaho Uruhututu. Moving up to Viapini.
Om Mani
Nihisa Ai
Padme
Hiakatarahati.
Hum.
Ashi I. Hutur Usana
Om
Hotuku.
Mani
Ushahayaki
Padme
Hita.
Hum.
Artana Ehishayata. Hutu Uhusha
Om Mani
Akanahesha.
Padme Hum.
Hutu Uruhusana Ashia. Hukaaya Atana Ashiata.
Om Mani
Kashana
Padme
Asisi.
Hum.
Arahukutu Uhuna. Arahana Ashi
Om
Ikiaraha.
Mani Padme
Anahasi
Hum.
Iara. Ahaya Anahasa. Atuhusha Uto.
Om Mani
Urahayata
Padme
Arahena.
Hum.
Arasha Eka Isha Anahasiyaka. Hata Anahasa E.
Mani Padme
Huturu
Hum.
Ukunahara Hutu. Hushana Asa Akehi.
Om Mani
Arashigana
Padme
Aratukuta.
Hum.
Anahasi Ashiia A Akanahae.
Om
Hutu
Mani
Ushana.
Padme Hum.
Isanahatita. Arihikonohota. Ashanihira
Om Mani Padme
Akanahayata.
Hum.
Artusu Utuhusha. Isanahatita Aka.
Om Mani
Atohuno Usha
Padme
Awartuhutu.
Hum.
Isanahata Arahaki Eta. Last one.
Om
Kuutu
Mani
Usha
Padme
Ayana
Hum.
Atita Ayahaka Aha. And a breath in for Aum. Aum. Stay here for as long as you like. Nihiro o sho o kuhunoro hokotoroto. Enjoying the energy. Nihisa a anahea toro hokoto. Maybe even pause the video. Na arihisa ashi isohoko uro urahane. Isha a akatihi tiara. When you are ready, Niro Oshahaye Esaniarahata. And the wind confirms, Niro Hashae Ata Ariato. And thank you, wind, Niro Hosokotoro Hoshakotoru, for staying gentle during meditation. Slowly bring your awareness to the present moment. Maybe invite in some gentle movements. Deepen your breath a little bit. And consciously, maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. Finally, wipe off the ant on your forehead. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 24. We have completed the subtle energies of Muladhara, and the star of the show is the blossoms of the crab apple tree. I was trying to remember whether it was an apple tree or a cherry tree, but I remember the cherry trees down in the gorge a little more, but I totally remember the crab apples and having crab apple fights. Really small crab apples. Some things that came through during the chanting Niarahaka and by the light language, Niara Askotokoro. Be easy on yourselves. Again, I yawned. And whether you miss one or not, just pick up with the next one. I'm still not getting my breathing right. And whether I'm really not getting it right or my inner being is taking control to say, just mess up, it's okay. And I'm laughing, I'm still laughing at the mini bike that came by and made a lot of noise earlier during the divine flow, especially when we're trying to ground it. I thought that was really, really funny. Because some days it is really difficult to ground. We're off in the clouds. Oh, those layers of who we are. And another thing they remind me of, while we're on Vishuddha, they kept saying Humata, as in Humata, Hukta, Huvarshta, Ne'ata Arhiskatiyarata. And the wind confirms, Nihitura Hashika. The three basic tenets of the way of Asha, the way of the truth, also called Zoroastrianism or Avestan. Their Vedas are called Avestal, Niyarata, or the Avestan, Niyara Ashia to Uruhukushawiya Hasatirta, where they have their hymns, Niyara Asahaturuhuku, who talk about the ways of the truth, and how to live your truth, with good thoughts, humata, hukta, good words, and huvarshta, good deeds. And although we went over the light language meaning of it, who, I am, whom, who, ma, allow, nurture, and ta, that, whatever that is, that your thought, your good thought, your pure thought, and don't worry too much about the pure. You know when you're having bad thoughts, thoughts of disharmony or dis-ease, or when you're wishing ill will on someone, or when your thoughts are based in, let's go through all the blockers of the chakras: fear, guilt, shame, grief, lies, illusion, attachment. When we attach meaning to it, that, of what it is, because this tree already has a whole bunch of meaning. We can ask it for more truth of what it is. We don't need to call it a car. We don't need to think that it is other things than it is. We can derive enjoyment from it. That's not attaching meaning to it. And we can call it a bush. That's not necessarily misinterpreting. But who I am nurturing that. That's non-attachment. I'm allowing it to be what it is. In good words, hukata. They have the H, that Middle Eastern Nita arahasa chiarata hukta na ara arshaka hu I am ni arawaka ka, the soul, my soul. The ka is our soul. Ni arawaka, that is ni arahukuchugurutu. And when we allow our words to come from our soul, that is ni aratukuchuruhutu, not our soul as we want it to be, or our soul as we are pretending to be. We all wear masks. We all tell lies, whether they're white lies or big lies, or whether it's, this is how I want to present myself to the world, or this is how I truly am. I experienced a lot of who I truly am during driving yesterday. And yesterday when it came to make time for the video, and the wind confirms that yes, there were times that I got frustrated during driving, during those high traffic times, and then I reminded myself that I didn't have to get frustrated. But I'm going to own it. I'm going to own it to you. I am nowhere near perfect. Good words. Our thoughts lead to words, lead to the actions in our heart. I am that which is my soul. And when we allow that to come through, when we allow our inner being to come through, that's why we're doing this. Not as a goal, but as a byproduct. It is just going to happen. Just like these last 3 days are the embodiment phase of the mala of joy, of a chakra. We're embodying the energies by harmonizing, by just harmonizing ourselves. And the chakra just gets harmonized, with no thought to it, by letting go, by surrendering. That's how we're harmonizing it. We harmonize it. We're done with the excitement phase. Oh yeah, we're filling up Muladhara. Yeah, look what we can do. And then we're radiating it outwards. Hey, I'm going to show everybody what I can do. And now it's time to sit with it. It's just like Shavasana at the end of a yoga class. We've moved, we've breathed. Maybe we sweat. And now we relax and spend time with our inner being. Or spend time with the benefit of the practice. Ni uruhukachu uruhukata. We don't need to make it all spiritual. Ni uruhukati ta'ariya so no otohurushu. It's the peace. That is the essence of your inner being. So whether you make it spiritual or not, it is. And no matter how you practice yoga or practice life, it is what it is. I'm going to live my life my way. And I encourage you to live your life your way. I'm already taken. So is everyone else. So you might as well just be you. That's the only one left to be. And then two, Uvarshta, who I am, Va, essence, Sva, your essence. We're getting there tomorrow. Svadhisthana. Sva, the truth of your essence. Ni'ata, the breath in of your essence. Va, Ra, Ta. Ra, your light, your fire. I am the essence of my fire. That is, which is my inner being, my holy fire, my intentions. It's my breath in and my breath out, whether I'm focused on it or not. My core vibration is manifesting and creating. With or without my intention, I might as well get in line with the divine, get in line with my inner being, and co-create with it. Because when we try to do it all ourselves, we get this contrast. It's a hit or miss situation. And when it misses, it hurts. But with our inner being, when it misses, we can learn to roll with it. We can learn to breathe with it. We can learn to see it for its beauty of the miss or the success. Because we are 100% successful. We created it exactly as we programmed the universe to give it to us. So we either got to work on our programming, but still, pat yourself on the back. You did it. And if we don't make it emotional, we can just say, oh, contrast. Okay, cool. I know what to do now. Yeah, I'll chill with my inner being. Listen to what it has to say about how to create it differently next time. And then do it next time. Good deeds. Good thoughts, good words, good deeds. I like the light language version as well. Ishanoto uta arahaka. Okay, we're done. Ting, Tosha went ding. Ki iso utana ishahaiti arahuku uto uru uku. Thank you, Maplewood Park, for your continued beauty. I'll make another video. Maybe the gratitude of the day will be over there. We have these amazing rose gardens. And I can't believe I grew up right near them. Gratitude to the tree of focus. The blossoming crabapple. In the glorious wind today, the breeze carrying aloft the blossoms of the crabapple. There we go, blissfully carrying aloft your hopes and dreams. So, with that, I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Niara akashi ito utohorana asa I tiara haka I tiarata. And shine on, niara haka ito rohokoto, ni so okoto, and make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone Altsnito orhakatita Arashahnesa atituho Usha Aihia Kataharnaha.